Do you want to know how to get into bot lobbies? Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. This season is too sweaty, too grindy for the faint of heart. Okay? Even for me. I have resorted to bot lobbies because this season is insane. Ladies and gentlemen, what has Fortnite become? What are we all training for FNCS? Well, look no further, my friend. I will be showing you how to easily get into bot lobbies in Chapter 7 of Fortnite, okay? So stick around, and you're going to learn a thing or two. Look at this. Can we just stop and admire how amazing this map is? Like, dare I say, best freaking map of all time. Just little things like this, like they're shooting a horror movie with a green screen here. I'm like, I can't believe how awesome this whole freaking map is. I love it, dude. How the dang heck are you? I wanted to start off with that. I'm honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not getting into bot lobbies because I can't handle the grind. I did it because I saw a clip from Ninja yesterday, right after I finished recording, that shook me and has thus furthered my theory on advanced AI. So we're going to be talking about that. I loaded into this bot lobby today just to see if it was if the bots were a little bit different, if they were any more advanced. And I can tell you right now, we're going to get into it later. The building is getting better. Okay. So we got a lot to go over here. We got a great shop here for you. It looks like Courage JD is finally going to be getting his skin, or he's going to announce it tomorrow. He's going to announce it on stream. And there's going to be a free backbling giveaway if you watch his stream at, I believe, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure you check that out. It's a Twitch drop backlink. It looks sick, actually, by the way. I definitely am going to be on my phone at work checking that out tomorrow. So make sure you log in for that. Okay, how the darn heck are you, bud? Oh my gosh, we got Mr. Savage back, the best cat. Okay, Danny Phantom, of course. We got a lot of stuff to go over. We got a good item shop here for you. Oh my gosh, the dang old freaking the music. I was trying to vibe earlier. Okay, sometimes I just want to have fun. It's not just all business. You know what? We gotta take a little sip here. I'm a little parched. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How's this Monday so far? And ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell or not. Maybe you're not on a 4K device, or you don't have the capability to look at it, but this is, in fact, the first episode ever in 4K. Oh my llama. Ladies and gentlemen, look at these pixels. I'm not going to lie to you. The 4K monitor that I just got was worth every freaking penny I paid for it, and I honestly didn't pay a lot. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that too. Do I have the only item shop review in 4K? I think possibly. We like to have nice things around here. You're witnessing the bougie era of Quantum Camper here. Okay, we got some good footage of rain to show you. I was kind of clutching it up. Did you compete in this one, solo ranked cup? No. Actually, you know what? I'm glad I accidentally clicked on that. You know what? I got to change my region because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the tournament in a different region because the time is weird. Let's talk about that right off the bat so you don't miss it. The solo ranked cup tomorrow, make sure you play this. So it's going to be different depending on the time is going to be different depending on which region you're in. Okay. So obviously NA West is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. But look at these sick rewards you get. Pickaxe for top 25%. The Fame Brella, which I already have that one. And then you get the Spotted Bite wrap, which is dope. This is from the reskin of Tigris. And so I assume that they're going to be dropping the skin eventually. But we got all of her stuff. Because, dude, she was in the files like over a year ago. What the heck? Oh! You can actually get the skin. Yo, top 1% get the skin. So you can be in bronze, okay? So and get the pickaxe, the umbrella, the wrap, the backbling. Okay, not a bad deal. But then you have to go all the way up to top 1% in platinum, get the Rosette Tigris skin, okay? So I'm not going to be getting that, but I can tell you with certainty that you're just going to need, dude, I got top 50 on the last one with 70 something points. So I would say kind of hit for the 100. You can camp it, dude. I'll show you. I'm going to show you my camping strat for the season right now. I'm kind of modifying it as I go, but I'll tell you my spot. So that'll hopefully help you out. But definitely check this out tomorrow. This is a really cool pickaxe. You're not going to want to miss that specifically. The other stuff, the wrap and the backbling are cool, but this pickaxe is dope. Look at that thing. This is happening tomorrow. By the time you're watching it, it's happening today, Monday. Okay. I did this one, which I'm kind of confused because I now have 3 edit styles on my umbrella, on the Fame umbrella, and I can't really. So I have the default, which is what you get from winning the match. Now I have glowing, which literally looks exactly the same as the other one, and then this is the chromatic aberration one, which I got yesterday. So this, I guess it's. I cannot tell. We're gonna drop it into the island, see if we can tell. Let's get that going. I'll do that later, but I just wanted to make sure you guys know about that. Looks like we can get weekly stuff, dude. How are you guys doing on the grind? I have not even scratched one goal yet for the free skin. I put in a good amount of games today. Still nothing. I did get some. I was kind of clutching up in Blitz, and I did get I got 2. Okay, so now I have 2 of the two of the special things right here, the Cat Holloway rewards. I have 2 of those now. So some of this stuff is locked too. So I assume that they're going to be opening up more quests as the season goes on. But man, I tell you what, this ranked business is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get going, you know what we got to do. You love it. The dang old OCD check. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut. I like this monitor because it's a little higher. I don't know. I like to hunch. I'm a huncher. Shout out to all the hunchers out there. I've had people drop comments be like, dude, sit up straight. Like literally, imagine commenting that on someone's YouTube video. Dude, sit up straight. Dude, you're blocked. If you're going to sit there and comment, you might think, dude, that's such a petty thing to block somebody about. If you're going to sit there and actually comment about somebody's posture in a video about Fortnite cosmetics, imagine what else you're capable of. I don't want to find out, and therefore I'm just going to block you right then and there, so I don't need to go down that highway of misery, finding out what else you're capable of. Imagine commenting on somebody's posture on a Fortnite cosmetic video. Who are you? I don't know, but I don't want to get to know you, pal. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut, brother. Hunching for life, dude. Never going to stop. I do it at work, too. This is literally me. I'm not kidding. Sometimes I'm like this. And then sometimes I'm like this. I'll literally be like this. And my boss walks by and I'm like, what's up, dude? I'm working. I'm working. Am I basically laying down? Yeah. But guess what? I'm good at my job, okay? Can I lay down and work at the same time? Yes. Very efficiently. I'm gonna start doing the videos like this. What's going on? So today, imagine if I did that, dude. I'd be like, all right, let's check out Rain. Oh my gosh, edgy e-girl. See, the thing is, I mean, I pretty much give you exactly who I am on these videos with maybe a little bit more energy than normal. I would say 20%. And I can't give you that extra 20% if I'm lounging. So I got to sit up a little bit. I'm still going to hunch, but I got to sit up. Second thing we got to do before we get going is display some dang old gratitude. Tell you what, let's get some. Okay, so if you go on my YouTube right now, there is an upload of my very first 4K video. So this will be the second, but I just did it as a test. It's literally just this. It's just a raw Fortnite Blitz match that I won with Rain today. I'm not gonna lie to you, 4K video takes a long time to export. Oh, watch this. Step. Get it, bro. Actually, give me your freaking crown. Nah, fool. Back to the dang old lobby, pal. You know I had to hit the hips. Dude, how good is Rain? I mean, I'm still low-key geeking on her, dude. She's such a vibe. 800 V-Bucks is insane. 1,200 for the freaking 1,200 for the dang old everything, you know, the whole kit and kabundle. So go on my if you want to experience 4K and all of its majesty. Let's turn this down a little bit. If you want to experience 4K without me talking and blabbing, go check out my YouTube. I'm gonna try to start uploading some 4K gameplay videos from here on out. I'm able to do pretty high graphics, so I can have most everything set to high and still kind of hit that 100-ish frames per second, and which really I only need to hit 60 for the viewer, because you can't really see more than 60 on YouTube anyway. But yeah, so kind of as far as performance goes for myself, and I could have everything set to pretty much high. I can't have it at epic. To be honest, even if I'm not recording, I can't really handle epic anyway. I can do a little bit gnarlier if I'm not recording any video, but this is great, dude. I'm telling you right now, I'm so grateful that I was able to afford and get the 4K monitor, which actually wasn't even that expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got like a pretty kind of starter 4K monitor. It was like $300, 27 inches. You don't really, I mean, for gaming, you don't honestly kind of don't want more than 27 to 30 inches anyway. Dude, those, like, I was at Best Buy and they have those monitors that are like literally like this, like they like surround your entire, and so you're like, how do you play like that? You gotta like, oh, let me look over here. Oh yeah, it's rather than you can just kind of shift your eye a little bit, dude. What is that about? How do people actually game like that? The curve, like I understand the curve is fine. I personally don't ever want to use that, but I get it, you know. But I'm talking about the gnarly ones that curve like around you, that are like 100 freaking inches long. Pause. Those are crazy. I don't understand how people use that. It's just insane to me. I like a good old school flat monitor. You know what I mean? But so today I'm very grateful that I was able to get the 4K monitor. It was making me touch the darkness yesterday just because it's new technology I'm not used to. I had to figure out the OBS settings. I finally figured it out today. I was going to give up, but I was like, no, let me try it again. And I found out some more tutorials. Honestly, you know what, another thing I'm super grateful for is people who spend their time uploading tutorials for anything. I was thinking about that today because somebody said in the comments, like, shout out to people who make OBS tutorials. And I was like, heck yeah. But then I was thinking about that even more. And I was like, I literally wouldn't have a job in my career if it wasn't for people who made tutorials for Final Cut back in the day. And then now Adobe Premiere and any other like Photoshop and stuff like that. Look at this. Step to me, bro. Get some, dog. Crown Dub in the house. So here's the thing. Is that here, I'll pull up a little more footage for you. Look, dude, I'm not one for school. Okay. I can't go to school. I'm too dumb for school. I don't know what to tell you. The way of like conventional way of learning, I can't do it. Like if I don't have any interest in a subject, I can't even be bothered to listen to you say one sentence about it. That's how I am. And so like I had the hardest time in school. I didn't even graduate high school. I got my good enough degree. I'm not going to lie to you. And so I went to some community college and I took a few courses that I liked, you know, music. I took a psychology class that I really liked, you know, but I just couldn't do it. Like once it got to like, once it got to, history, bro, I know there's history buffs out there and there's people in my family that are huge history buffs. I literally don't care. But that's where we came from. I don't care. I just want to know about now and the future. That's how I've always been, dude. And so I had the hardest time in school. I really did. And so dude, if it wasn't for YouTube tutorials, I would have been screwed, by the way. But luckily, I found editing in my very early 20s, and I just sat there for like 5 years doing tutorials, learning how to edit, doing free gigs here and there. You know, oh, my friend's got a band. Hey, let me shoot a music video for you. You know, take little odd jobs here and there. Like, you know, just did that for years and watched tutorial after tutorial after tutorial. And then before you know it, you know, I started applying for full-time positions and eventually did get one. And I literally would not have been possible if it wasn't people making tutorials. And now, you know, sometimes there is monetary incentive for them to do it, which is fine. You know, It's not a lot, dude. I know as somebody who makes ad revenue on YouTube, it's not a lot. Okay. But a lot of people do it for the love of the game, dude. I've put up tutorials before on stuff to kind of just give back to the community. I've straight up done that. And when I wasn't monetized, this was on like other channels and stuff like that. Just like, hey, here's something that was really hard for me to figure out. So maybe you guys had a hard time figuring it out. So here's a tutorial on how to do it. Regardless if if you're making a tutorial for money or just for the love of the game, shout out to you, because you are truly helping a lot of people. And whether it's OBS, whether it's, tutorials on some game that you like, anything, like, it's all out there, dude. Tutorials on how to do real life stuff, how to build things, how to, you know what I mean? There was a guy who I used to work with who loved, like, he kind of casually liked working on cars, but he wasn't like super, super good at it. And then like he started just watching YouTube tutorials on how to fix his car, and he just became like a whiz at it, dude. And people started going to him like, hey, dude, didn't you change out this? And you're, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, I'll send you this tutorial, or like, I'll come over if you can't figure it out. You know what I mean? So even like how to build homes, how to do whatever, there's like, dude, I guarantee you, like, if you've ever had somebody, over at your house servicing something, plumbing or whatever, I guarantee you the plumber's going out into the van and watching a tutorial on how to do something. I guarantee you. That's the life we live now, dude. It's crazy. So shout out to everyone who's made tutorials. That's my big gratitude today. So what are you grateful for? Let me know in the comments. You don't have to, but we do the gratitude check every day to make sure we put our lives in perspective. We have a lot to be thankful for. If you've got time to play this game, even if it's only once or twice a week, count yourself lucky, because a lot of people in this world don't have time to even play a game once a week, or let alone have a system to play it on. So it's fine. We can complain about things. We can, voice our frustration about stuff, but we also have to show gratitude to kind of balance it out. And so that's why we do the gratitude check, to make sure we don't lose sight of that, and that we fight the darkness, honestly. So that is the dang old gratitude check. Here is, so this whole time I've been using Alien Ariana Grande. I forgot how freaking good she was. I haven't used her in a long time. She's an absolute vibe. And she's straight up narnar, dude. I would say, like, even if you don't care about Ariana Grande, I would say, like, this is a cool, just like straight up alien skin. And this is the gnarly edit style. There's also like her just in a spacesuit too. But like, this is a straight up alien, you know what I mean? Which is rad. I love this. So, oh yeah, I died right here. I don't want you to see it. So also, just so you know, you can't get into bot lobbies and reload. This is me trying it. I loaded in with my burner account, and it did not work. Because as you can see, I was getting like sweated on. And I did in fact die. So I'm going to show you in a little bit how to load up into a full bot lobby. It's not that hard, honestly. All you have to do is you have to have access to two different accounts. You need two devices basically. So like you could do it on a console and a phone, or a console and a PC, or whatever. So we're going to talk about it. But third and final thing we got to do before we get going is, oh, you know what? Let's actually talk about this. Not my stats, but what's your wrapped? So guys, go to Fortnite.gg, okay? And then, which is, our favorite website that we go to look up all the stats and all the cosmetics in Fortnite. If you go to stats of Fortnite.gg, they have this new tab right here called 2025 Wrapped. So click on that, and you can see here's the leaderboard of all the. I mean, these are all hackers, by the way. Level 101,000. Okay, dude. Yeah, I definitely did that legitimately. But what you can do is you can literally type your Epic name in here. So you can type in Quantum Camper. You could actually type in my name. I have my stuff public. So you can type in Quantum Camper right here, and you can see your Fortnite Wrapped. So this is the entirety of the Chapter 6 Fortnite. That sounded weird. This is the entirety of Fortnite Chapter 6. So, and broken down into how much you spent on each different season. As you can tell, Shock and Awesome was my least favorite season of the year. I literally spent just as much time playing the Simpsons mini season as I did Shock and Awesome, which is a shame because the first 2 weeks of this season were amazing. Lawless and Hunters neck and neck, 27 to 27%. You know what? I actually don't really know if I don't know or I can't remember what the kind of consensus about Lawless was. I kind of really liked Lawless. I remember really enjoying it and kind of being bummed and not ready for it to end. Like I loved the vaults and I loved you know what I mean? I don't know. I kind of really liked Lawless. I liked the weapons and the loadout and that. But yeah, Hunters was good too. The super season was decent. For me, my top 3 though would be. I mean, I guess I'll count. I mean, I would say Lawless, Hunters, and The Simpsons. Honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Star Wars mini-season hater. By the way, I did like it. It's kind of weird at first. Took me some getting used to, but I wish what they did with The Simpsons is what they would do with Star Wars. Completely take the island over and make it all Star Wars, not just like weird, not just POIs on the corners that are Star Wars. Actual, just an entire Star Wars map takeover, like The Simpsons was. That would be rad. But there you go, 404 hours spent. But see, that's actual playtime on the island. That's not counting, waiting in lobbies, loading up, just endlessly looking at the item shop and stuff like that. That's actual playtime. So I guarantee you I spent like probably 1,000 hours this last chapter, like playing this game. Probably. Over 2,000 matches, over 400 wins, over 4,000 kills. So yeah, check out your stats there. I'm going to stop the recording real quick and just make sure everything's okay because this is kind of new. I just want to make sure, in the 4K and everything. I will be right back. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, third and final thing we got to do before we get going here is I have to ask you for a favor, and that's to please use my supported creator code, which is Quantum Camper. All one word, doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. So basically what this is every time you pick up something using my code, I get a small percentage of that sale, okay? It's not a lot, but it adds up. And I buy things like V-Bucks sometimes to give back to you and the others here. So it's important that you use my code because it could help you. You could win. It helps me and it helps others. And it's free. That's right. This is the free way to support me, ladies and gentlemen. So, so if you like the videos, honestly, please do me a favor and support me by using my code. And this is the free way to support me. So it's the only thing I'm really going to push on you. Okay. So go ahead and hit the supported creator button. You can do this on any console, PC, or the dang old browser version of the item shop. You can even do this in Rocket League, okay? Hit the supported, which, by the way, what is there, like 1 day left? Which will be kind of cool. I'm interested to see what they're going to drop for the new Rocket Pass. There's usually at least like 1 or 2 things on there that I like. This last season, there was at least like 4 or 5 that I must have, so... hit the supported creator button, whatever platform you're using. Put in my code Quantum Camper, all one word. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. That's Quantum Camper. Hit the search button, look for the green check mark, and guess what? If you see that, you're good. But here's the tricky part. every 14 days, which is, that's right, a fortnight. What happens every fortnight? The supported creator code automatically deletes itself. So what do you got to do? Train your brain. I forgot about Lil Floaticorn, dude. So what is training your brain? What the dang heck does that mean? Let's say you're going to pick up Never Gonna, this super overplayed song. So you're going to pick this up. Stop. Back out and make sure the code Quantum Camper is still in there before you pick up anything. Always train your brain to back out before you finish any purchase and make sure that my code is in there. One more time, please use code Quantum Camper as your supported creator code in the Fortnite item shop. Thank you. Let's see. Recording on, display capture on, camera on. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut. As you can see, I have my bed next to me without a sheet on. I'm washing everything, doing laundry today. I do, in fact, have a sheet. Okay. At one point in my life, I did not. I didn't learn how to be an adult until I was like 25. I'm not even kidding you. It wasn't until even though I was like 27. I dated this woman who like really pushed me to basically just be a regular member of society. Like I didn't even have a bank account. I didn't even have like a real job, which I'm like, looking back on it, why are you dating me? I'm a certified loser. And actually, she is a terrible person and it ended terribly, but she did push me to get into editing and actually apply for the job, the very first editing job that I first got, which gave me my career. So I do have that to be thankful for. Okay. So there's always there's a yin and a yang. There's a good and a positive with every experience. So, you know, I hope she's suffering, but at the same time, I thank her. Just kidding, guys. Just some Sunday funnies. All right. We got some good stuff here for you. The best cat heel click breakdown, Mr. Savage up in the top 10. Timeless, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. This emote hits in 4K, bro. You guys gotta live that 4K life. Also, even if you aren't on a PC, you know you can. I'm pretty sure you can rock 4K monitors with PS5s. Guys, don't play on your TV. You should be playing on a monitor. Can you play PS5 on 4K monitors? Yes, you can absolutely play PS5 on a 4K monitor, and it's a great way to get detailed graphics, but for the experience, 4K high frame rate, yeah. That's it. This is what I have. I have a 4K high frame rate. So I have a 4K monitor, 120 hertz with HDMI 2.1. That's literally what I have. 27 inches. That's all you need. It was like $300. There's Black Friday deals going on. Probably going to be some stuff even after Christmas, you know. So look at that. You can play you can use a 4K monitor. Dude, the days of playing on a 50-inch TV it's over. It's done. What are you doing? You got to upgrade. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Okay? Live the 4K life like me. I'm in it one day in and I'm changed. How are you doing on the Battle Pass? I'm at level 44. I just unlocked Marty McFly. Strangely, you know what's so crazy? And I don't think anyone's brought this up. Do you know the lore of Back to the Future? So when they originally started filming the movie, well, before they started filming the movie, they wanted Michael J. Fox, but he couldn't do it because he was like 16. It was like 15 or 16. He was filming a TV show and he was going to school at the same time. And they were like, dude, we want Michael J. Fox. And whatever studio he was with, they were like, no, you can't have him. Sorry. And then also there was like the stuff with school. I think at one point they were like, okay, you can use him for the movie. They got permission from whatever studio he was part of already. But then like there's the whole school thing. And they're like, it just wasn't working out. So they went with somebody else. A guy who, I can't remember his name, but he's in Pulp Fiction. And they shot for 5 weeks with this other actor. And there's literally, you can see scenes of the other actor as Marty McFly. And it just wasn't hitting. It just wasn't vibing. And they literally shot for 5 weeks. And all the studio execs were like, dude, this is not it. You know, we're sinking like over $100 million into this film. And this kid is he's just not Marty McFly. And so basically they stopped production of the film with this actor, fired him, and basically did everything they could to get Michael J. Fox to be in the movie. And they finally finagled their way in. And he did something gnarly. Like he filmed on the weekends and like after school, and it was like the most grueling schedule. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because to me, his face looks like the other actor, which is crazy, dude. This does not look like Michael J. Fox. Because I just unlocked him. This is the first time I'm like looking at him up close like this. That's not Michael J. Fox. That is... Did they do this on purpose? First, Marty McFly. This guy. So that's his character in Pulp Fiction. Eric Stoltz. There we go. So Eric Stoltz, Back to the Future. You can... Let's see. So there's like literally, yeah. So there's like, that's him right there. See, I feel like, I don't know, man. That's weird. No, you know what? I guess it does. Maybe I think I'm maybe just used to, maybe I'm used to like adult Michael J. Fox. I just haven't seen the young Michael J. Fox in a long time. So that's what he looks like right there. He's on the left, obviously. I don't know. It's like in my head, it just kind of looks like a hybrid of the two of them almost. It's like almost there. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? But that's an interesting story. There's documentaries and stuff about it. But yeah, Eric Stoltz, dude, they pulled him five weeks into production. They're like, sorry, bud. That's gotta be. Imagine getting the role of this huge movie. It's like your first big break, and you're like 3 weeks in, you're like, oh my God, wow. You know, maybe the first week you're like, okay, I'm not even going to believe this is real until but then you're like 3-4 weeks in and you're like, no, this is real. I'm going to be the star of this giant freaking amazing movie. And then week 5 comes along and they're like, you're not actually. Goodbye. That sucks, dude. Oh my God. That's a true story. Look it up. So yeah. Hopefully you're grinding that dang old battle pass. Danny Phantom bundle here. I did a full gameplay review a couple days ago. A lot of controversy with these skins. I don't really mind it, but I get it. The eyes are kind of wonky. So I think we've finally come to the conclusion that if you didn't grow up with this show and you've never really seen it, then it's like these just like cool cel shaded skins. Which is how I see them. Sam looks awesome. Danny looks great. The sword is super cool. But I get it. The design is a little off. So I think we're going to leave it at that. That if you grew up with it, it might be a little funky. If you didn't, you don't mind it. Timeless. Absolute goated emote, dude. I'll tell you what. You freaking bust this thing out, people are going to be vibing with you. Okay? Man, that thing hits in 4K. That's crazy. Point and strut. Never gonna. Gangsta walk is back. Heartbreak shuffle. Miracle trick shot. You know what? Let's load into the dang old island. We'll put on Ariana. I really want to sell this Ariana skin on you. I feel like you guys are maybe kind of passing it, and I really want to see what's going on with this edit style, dude. Glowing. Maybe it only happens at night. You know what I mean? So we shall see. This only takes like 30 seconds to load into, so it's not a big deal. So hopefully you guys are grinding the competitions. Hopefully you got you're gonna be able to get the one going tomorrow. Don't forget about Courage JD's announcement tomorrow as well, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I keep saying tomorrow. By the time you're watching it, it's going to be Monday. So everything I just said tomorrow is today, Monday. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up here. I don't think they've kind of released what. Oh, you know what? Oh, and also coming up this week. I want to say it's Wednesday or Thursday is going to be. We got some good skins coming, like Playboy Cardi and whatnot. So here is Alien Ariana Grande, which is in the item shop right now. Dude, look at how dope she is. This is sick. I'm like low-key obsessed about this. I haven't used her in a long time. Oh, look at that. Even in the dark. Ooh, we got to turn the lights off, dude. Let's get spooky. Oops. Oh, look at that, dude. The red on her suit at night. Oh, that's absolutely fire. Look at that. Yo. This is such a sick skin, dude. Look at this. Wow. And I think I'm like kind of mystified by it because it's in 4K. But yeah, so this is, look at this. This is fully dark right here. No sun, nothing. Wow, that is really, really hitting. Let's check out that umbrella. It said glow. Let's test it out. Maybe it glows at night. Absolutely does not. I mean, there's that little pop at the beginning, but I think that's the same as it is for the regular one, right? Let's see. So it's got the glow when you first deploy it. Okay, let's go back down. Let's get the other one. I swear to you, it also has that thing at the beginning. And now here, let's bring that back in here. It's exactly the same. So what is the difference? It says glow. I don't know, dude. By the way, how do you... Freaking... The emotes are in shambles right now. Oh, you can actually search for emotes now. That's sick. What the heck? Why didn't no one tell me that? Dude, no way. Did you guys know that? You could search for your emotes? That's dope. Yeah, I wanted to show you... Wait. I wanted to show you Timeless. Why does it not stick, though? Okay, that's annoying. hold on. So you go B, no, B, and then, okay, so on keyboard, you just go, you hold B, and then you hit R, and then it goes search, and then you can go to search. So you want to, I mean, this is actually rad for keyboard and mouse. Yeah, look at that. That's timeless right there. You know what? Let's bring it into the, let's bring it into the 360 area so we can get a good view of it. That's annoying that it doesn't stick. Like if you go to search for an emote, it should stick. So like I play timeless, okay? So I'm using timeless, all right? Cool, love it, amazing. In the item shop right now, use code QuantumCamper. As soon as I'm done, okay, it should stick. But now, and so when I hit B on my keyboard to emote, it should do that emote. It does not. So Fortnite, if you're listening, if you select an emote, then the next emote you do with the emote button should be that emote that you just selected. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. I think that would be a game changer. Look how freaking sick she is, dude. That's amazing. Let's look at timeless one more time. Just because it's timeless. Look at that, dude. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually kidding me? And the song makes it 10 times better, too. Look at that. In fact, I might even, hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera off. Just so I can, that's gonna be my, oh, let's get that XP out of here. This is gonna be my, my thumbnail. I wonder if I can even get it a little bit closer. Dude, look, I mean, for real, if you're not watching right now, look at the camera, or look at the monitor. Dude, look how rad she is. Oh my God, she's at night, she just hits. No, see, I thought I was gonna do it. Oops. Right here. What do you think about that? Maybe like, see, but now I have to freaking, see, timeless. Okay, here it is. Raw and uncut, you know how we do it. Right there, I feel like that's good. Good enough. Here, let's bring me back here. I didn't forget. Let's get that camera going. Okay, recording on, display capture on, camera on. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut. While we're here, can I just I just want to show you. Oh, I changed the wrap. Dang it. I thought it was my pixels. Oh well. Let's go back to the item shop. You know what? Let's check out some more of the item shop, and then we'll show you how to do bot lobbies. I'll explain it to you. It's honestly like kind of simple, but you do need 2 devices. So we'll talk about that in a second. Let's check out more of the item shop. Danny Phantom. We got those emotes. We got Ariana Grande. You know her, you love her. I really showcased the alien, the Space Far Ariana Grande bundle right there. The whole bundle is $2,500. Okay, you get the skin, which has the Ariana in the spacesuit, and then the Narnar alien Ariana that you saw in game. Very, very cool. And then you get the just keep breathing. Oh yeah, so you can actually. Oh, I should have done that. I didn't realize you can built-in emote. Oh well, built-in emote. You get the iris backbling. You get the really cool pickaxe, which has 2 edit styles. Oh, I should have used this too. Oh well. You know, it looks good. You get this. I mean, it's 2 gliders in one. So you get that. Well, it's glitched. You can't see the other one. You're not allowed to anymore. Sorry. It's not showing the other one. Is it glitched in my locker? Wait, what's that one called? It's called Iris Daydream. Uh-oh. So yeah, actually, chat. Let me know in the comments why is the glow Famebrella not glowing? Am I just blind? Do I just not see it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is glitched. So there's the NAR version, and that's supposed to be the regular version, but that is not working. Oh well. Just trust me, it looks good. So pick that up. That is here till December 11th. These haven't been here for almost a year, 320 days. And then Lil Floaticorn. Oh, my llama. So cute. Or you can just pick her up alone, by herself. 2,000 V-Bucks with the backbling there. And Spooky Smalls. You can't say no to Spooky Smalls. Come on now. Sunspot is back. Sunspot's an absolute vibe. And by the way, this is a Winterfest skin, technically, because it's got the cold fusion edit style. Shout out to Goofy Snoopy, who picked this up today using code QuantumCamper. And they commented about this being their first Winterfest purchase. And I was like, oh, yeah, I always forget that Sunspot has this really cool frosty edit style. So not only is he a cool sunny summer skin, but he's also a cool wintry skin as well. Dropped in Chapter 5, Season 1, the season I started. Well, I started playing every day. And then we got a full gameplay review of Rain, if you want to check that out from yesterday. And then obviously you saw her today. We got Aurelia and Oro back. Final day for Comfy Chomps and Chomp Stompers, so pick those up. The Best Cat, Vix, and Kate Meowdy still here. PJ and Signal. Beavis and Butthead dropped again. So pick them up. They're peak. You love them. You know you do. We still got Gogo Yubari. Oh my lama. She's here until December 18th. You got plenty of time. With the Lil Meow Skulls wagon, a.k.a. Let's put those dogs on display emote. Chill. Power Rangers bundle is still here. Came back. And FNCS bundle with Chaos Champions still here. Finally, is Skibbity Toilet is leaving at Item Shop Reset. These kicks right here are leaving. We got Golden Archetype came back, and Hard Charger is here. And one of our favorites, Flatfoot. Chill. She's got those dogs on display. This is Quentin Tarantino's favorite Fortnite skin, by the way. Did you know that? Heroic Hope is back. Surf Rider, Wake Rider. And that is it for the item shop besides Mr. Savage returning. Lachlan. Final day for Cypher PK and Chica. And obviously we still got Lisa. One day I'll pick her up. But you got till February 4th to get her. So she's, oh my God, she hits in 4K, dude, for real. I just can't get it. I can't get over it. I tell you what, as soon as you experience 4K, it's like playing a different game. I'm not even kidding you. And it's like looking at different skins. Like looking at the design on her skin, on her, like you can see the details of the fabric on her. It's wild, dude. Like I've never seen such detail before. She is too good. I gotta pick her up. I'm officially a Blackpink fan. That is it for the dang old item shop. Hold on. I'll tell you what. Let's pull open that the dang old let's see. Crudded on Fool. That's when I titled this. Oh yeah, I did. Watch this. Bro thought he was him. And I was like, oh yeah? Dude, is that his name? Lace to Skibbity? And I was like, oh, boom, 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 bye-bye. Lace to Skibbity. Imagine typing that out as your name in Fortnite. Skibbity anything. That's crazy. Wow. Goodbye, Skibbity. So, so this is how you do it. This, hold on, I want to clip this out. Hold on, let's get into show mode here. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? We do need to fight the fuzzies in like 3 minutes. So let's do that now, preemptively. So that way we don't screw this up. That way it doesn't go off. 1 second. Check. Audio moving up and down, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we do it. Raw and uncut. Okay. Recording on, display capture on. We are good to go. All right, show mode. I'm going to clip this out. How do you get into bot lobbies in Chapter 7 of Fortnite? I'm going to say it like that, all Fortnite cringe and stuff. Recording on, display capture on. Here we go. You know how we do it, raw and uncut. Let's actually make sure the audio. Yeah, I see it moving. Okay. Let's start it a little farther back. How do you get into Fortnite bot lobbies in Chapter 7? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to do it. It'll just take a couple minutes. All you need is 2 devices right off the bat, okay? Also, look how amazing how the paint splatters here. I love it. This is how you do it. You got your main account. Let's just say you have a PC, okay? Your main account's on PC. That's what you're using right here. Load up a second account that is on literally any device. It doesn't matter. You can do it on a console. You can do it on a phone. You can do it on a second computer. You can do it on cloud gaming. It doesn't matter. It has to be a second account that is under level 3. Okay. Some people say level 5. Some people say it has to be level 1. I personally have experienced that as long as it's under the account level is under 3, you can do this. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is, I don't even have to show you, but just create an account, a second account, a brand new one. Let's just say you don't have one. Just create a brand new account on your second device. Load that up, okay? Load up your new account that's at like, you know, level 1 now. And then you are going to invite your main account to a party, okay? That's all you have to do. So let's just say you have your phone, okay? Your second account is okay. Load up Fortnite on my phone with my brand new account I just made, okay? Send an invite from your phone to your main profile here. Get into a party, and then jump into a match. Okay, duos obviously, and as soon as you launch into the bus, what you're gonna want to do is with your new account, back out immediately, and then so that way it's important that you don't get any XP with your second account. Okay, so that's why as soon as the bus launches, you can back out with your burner account. Okay, you don't have to. You can leave it hanging if for whatever reason. Once you're in, you're in. But I always just back out on the second account just so it doesn't get XP. You'll accidentally get XP sometimes, and I think it like auto jumps you to the next level if you're like halfway through. Like if you're like halfway through a level and then the new season starts, I think it jumps you to the next level or something like that. So eventually you're gonna have to create new burner accounts for this to work, because it'll stop working. Dang, this 4K footage is really really taking a toll on my system here. But yeah, that's literally all you have to do. Just fire up an account on a second device that's brand new, or like under level 3, and then jump into duos, and then that's it. That's literally all you have to do. Now, here's the thing. It's only going to work in zero build or build battle royale. It will not work in reload. I tried it today. It does not work in reload. It doesn't work in blitz, and it definitely doesn't work in ranked either. So, and you know, look, Fortnite knows that that you can do this, and they have never patched it, and it's been a thing as long as I've been playing every day since Chapter 5 Season 1. And it's been a thing for a long time that you can get into full bot lobbies. Okay? So they know that you can do it. They haven't patched it. They allow it to happen. It's kind of like how, you know, a lot of the pros and the content creators cheat, and they know that they are cheaters, but they allow them to continue doing it because they bring in a lot of revenue into the game. So that, you know, it's like that. So that's how you do it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Man, I really gotta. I've got the settings for my 4K down pretty good, but as you can see, the playback is getting a little choppy sometimes. But it's not recording choppy. It's just, I think it's just because I'm recording myself talking. I think it's just like, oh, it's overkill right now. So as long as it doesn't record choppy, that was the problem I was having. Dude, this new AR hits like crazy. I swear it feels like it has like aim assist on it, dude. It's insane. So there you go. Jump into a bot lobby. And you know what? People might, you know, people, well, why are you getting into bot lobbies? You're not going to get any better. Why would you do that? It's so cringe. What's cringe is that you worry about like how I play this game. That's actually the cringe thing. How you want to play the game is the best way for you to play it. That's it. So if you want to play bot lobbies, go for it. It's good. It's a good way to do the storylines. Okay, you want to do the story and don't have to worry about getting freaking, you know, sweated on by Peterbot while you're trying to listen to the you know, the audio recordings or the story or whatever, the lore. Or maybe there's a pesky quest you can't get done. You know, there's 100 reasons why somebody might want to get into bot lobbies. I've gotten comments from people saying, "Dude, I have a heart condition, and I can't have an elevated heart rate." And so I literally can't play regular matches because I get too worked up. And I'm like, bro, I feel you. My heart feels like it's going to explode sometimes. And so some people have literal health conditions that prevent them from playing real matches, but they're like, yeah, I can't play regular matches, but I still love the skins. I love the maps, and I want to like walk around, and I actually do enjoy just, you know, fighting the bots and the story and the lore. And I'm like, that's amazing, dude. So imagine saying anything negative to about that. Somebody has a medical condition as to why they need to use a bot lobby, and you're sitting here, oh, dude, that's so cringe, dude. That's so cringe. I can't believe you used a bot lobby, dude. Imagine that. Imagine somebody who tells you they have a medical condition, and you're still like, oh, no, dude, just play the game. Play the game, bro. Okay, you're a problem. Goodbye. So listen, don't let anyone tell you how to play this game. However you want to play it is that's the best way for you to play it, honestly. And sometimes you want to just kind of mess around, try some new, you know, maybe there's a new mythic or a new ability that you want to mess around with, and and try out and get better at, jump into a bot lobby, dude. Why not? I didn't notice any bots like acting weird. They all felt very body. I did notice, I don't know if you saw, but some of the building was actually kind of a little more advanced, I think, than normal. Nothing crazy though. I don't think it was this clip. I definitely saw in another match some like pretty crazy. Not, I wouldn't say crazy, but just like, oh wow, okay. Like some type of building where I'm like, okay, that's actually a little more advanced than I'm used to. That's kind of scary. But here's the thing. No, I've never seen a bot edit before. See, that's when I think we're in for it. When you can see bots edit on you, then that's going to be weird. Because they can full box, but then they just get stuck in the box, and they don't do anything, and they like pickaxe their way out of there, and it's yeah. But if they can figure out how to get the bots to edit, then that's going to be scary. Here's the thing too. I came across this clip of Ninja talking to Zemi and I think Courage JD, and listen to this, dude. He had a lunch with some big wigs of Fortnite, and this is what he said. Watch this.
Are definitely better with movement and stuff, and it's kind of.
Oh, wait, actually, let's actually. I forgot. Zemi says something about bots too. So these are like the Narnar like players, dude.
As well. Of course, yeah.
They real or fake?
Real.
Oh, then I'll turn around.
Killed one. Killed two. Killed three. They're all dead.
Nice.
I actually don't know if they're real or not, bro. Like, the AIs this season are definitely better with movement and stuff, and it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
That's Zemi saying that. Zemi said he can't tell sometimes who's real and who's not. I'm telling you, man, the bots are getting more advanced. Ninja just said that's one thing they mentioned.
And as well, the dinner was like, what is your opinion on artificial intelligence getting a little bit harder to detect possibly in game? I was like, no.
Did you hear that? He was at dinner with some bigwigs at Epic Games, and they asked him, what do you think about AI getting harder to tell? Let's just listen back.
I was like, what is your opinion on artificial intelligence getting a little bit harder to detect possibly in game? I was like,
harder to detect. So they want to make the AI bots in game harder to detect if they're real or not. Because right now they have them dumbed down to like 1. Imagine if they cranked them up to 7. Do you remember Vader in the during the Star Wars 2-week event in Chapter 5, Season 2 of yeah, that Vader was crazy, dude. Now imagine. Now here's the thing. Imagine if you cannot tell. If you can't tell if you're fighting an AI or not, does it really matter? At that point, does that matter to you? Let's say, I mean, look, a challenge is a challenge. The big thing with that people have with AI is that they're just like brainless bots running around that are just cannon fodder. Now imagine if they were actually difficult to destroy. Would you have a problem with that?
no.
Yeah, that combo has come up before.
Yeah, I was like, no.
No.
So you don't want them to be...
I think you gotta be more tilted.
I know,
dude.
right. Well, dude, one of the most annoying things, in my opinion...
So, I mean, just because he's telling them no doesn't mean that they're going to listen. Doesn't mean that they're not already implementing that into the game. Dude, That's crazy, right? That's insane. So, I don't know, man. What do you think? Regardless, there's 100 different reasons why you would want to maybe get into a bot lobby. I see absolute no problem with it. There is an argument to be had if bots belong in BR or not. That's a discussion for another time, but having a transparent game mode that tells you up front, this is all bots. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay? At all. Because all you have to do is just not play it. That's it. There's plenty of room for discussion whether bots belong in Battle Royale or not, okay? Yes, that is an absolute conversation that we could have. There is zero conversation to be had about a official game mode that is transparent about being all bots. You are literally a bad person if you think that that shouldn't exist. There are so many people that would benefit greatly from that, a game mode like that actually existing. Okay, so I'm being serious, and I'll never back down from that stance. And I'll say it one more time, just so you really understand me. If you think that game mode shouldn't exist, you are a bad person. And I will never back down from that. There is no argument for that at all. Thank you. I'm sorry, but I'm just like, I'm so adamant about that happening. And I think it should. And I from the very beginning, there's some people that just like, dude, I work full time. I've got 2 kids. You know, I get to log in once or twice a week. And I just want to freaking run around, grind the battle pass, check out the map, play with my skins. I don't have time or energy to deal with these freaking neats, okay? These freaking these no life sweats. These, you know, people hurtled up in a, which is no effect, whatever. If that's you, more power to you, but there's also other people out in the world, you know? So it's just like there needs to be different game modes for everyone. As there's reload, there's blitz, there's Lego, you know, there's OG. When's OG coming back, by the way? There's Fortnite Festival, there's Rocket Racing, even though it's barely not even existent anymore. There's Save the World. Why can't there be a bot lobby? So you can get into one, but you have to finagle this weirdness with 2. Like, come on, dude. So they did say that soon it's gonna be dropping soon. But in the meantime, if you want to get into one, that's how you do it. Boom. I'll edit that together at some point. What do you think about that whole spiel? Let me know in the comments. Let's do some news, and then we'll do some dang old shout-outs, and then we'll get the darn heck out of here. Sheena says, Fortnite Ninjago Kai skin revealed. That's right. Today, they just announced the first Ninjago skin. So this is the Fortnite version of Kai, which is right here. If you know, I mean, I barely know anything about like Lego lore, and this character does ring a bell. Looks familiar. And Ninjago's like you know what's actually cool is the Lego, like the Dream stuff. Have you seen that? I see that in the stores, and I'm like, I kind of want to get one of those, dude. Lego Dreams. Dude, this stuff looks rad, and this almost has like a Fortnite aesthetic to it. Like stuff like this. Like that right there, that would be cool. Glider right there, you know what I mean? It's like cool. I don't know, it's just kind of like spacey, you know. I don't know. Look it up. It's like these could make actually really cool skins. So I hope at one point they like, look at this. I don't know about a skin, but like imagine this being a glider. Dude, that's rad. So, yeah, every time I go to like Target or the store or whatever, you know, any type of department store, I'll kind of peruse the Lego section. Think about getting that battle bus. And yeah, I see the Dream stuff, and I'm like, these are really cool looking, actually. So there you go. When are the Ninjago skins dropping? I don't know, but I think that's cool. First look at Playboy Cardi's second Fortnite skin. So this is this is like kind of like his own edit style, you know, in real life. It's kind of like his little persona. So it looks like that's going to be his second skin. So he's going to get kind of like the chilled out, you know, everyday one. And then he's going to get his, I don't even know what the name of this, but I was assuming that this was going to be his second skin or an edit style. So that is dropping soon. Fortnite Chapter 7 peaked at 2.5 million concurrent players during its second weekend. Let's go, dude. Fortnite is so back. And that is it for the dang old news here. Yeah, they're dropping a bunch of stuff about Courage JD. So yeah, definitely.
Cypher PK outfits shooting at me, and then my dog running a full marathon.
So there it is, December 8th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. You specifically have to watch twitch.tv/CourageJD. There is a back bling. And get the Hoppa Sack back bling. Let's actually, is that searchable? It's actually a reskin of this backling right here, which was which is supposed to be part of Harmony Lee, which is an unreleased skin. From what I understand, this was the last like fan-made skin that they brought, because they used to do that. They used to, like, there was fans would submit designs and they would actually create these skins. And then whoever designed this, I guess there was like some pretty gnarly allegations came out, and they never released the skin, which is unfortunate because she looks great, dude. And I love that backbling, but it's gonna be an edit style or it's gonna be a reskin of this. So that's what it's gonna be. Guys, follow me on X and tag me anytime you use code QuantumCamper, and I'll give you a dang old shout out there, bud. And I'll try to repost you if I can. Picked up Sunspot with code QuantumCamper, says Goofy Snoopy. I wanted this skin since Chapter 5 when he released. He's also technically my first Winterfest pickup because of his snowman edit style. Shout out to Goofy Snoopy. I'm stoked you got him, honestly. It's a really cool skin, and thank you so much for using my code. And thanks for reminding us about that Winterfest edit style. That's a really good one. And there's Goofy's Wrapped there, 235 hours, 1,600 matches. Ooh, 222 wins. 222. Let's go. Other on games, dropped some dope photography. I'm going to show you in a second. Shout out to Evan Melhouse. Bro, I'm stoked on these yo-yo wheels. Got them from a tournament. That's amazing. Grinding those tourneys in Rocket League. I like that. Oh, those work in Fortnite. I don't think I have those. Let's see. I mean, I can almost guarantee you I don't have them. Yeah, I don't. I think they were kind of ringing a bell because I saw the leak. But hey, I got the Sonics. I'm good. And I got these cool schematized, however you say that. So we're good. We're good. We got some cool stuff. But I'm stoked you got that. That's awesome. Shout out to Great White Fart. You already know what code I used, says Great White Fart, when posting this picture of rain. Amazing. Shout out to the homie here picking up Rain with code Quantum Camper. Thank you so much. I'm stoked you got her. She's so edgy and so nice. Shout out. And shout out to Arian Tamar hitting level 100 already. Let's go, dude. What's your strat? You spending some time in those dang old tycoon maps, maybe? Guys, if you want to level up, just spend like an hour in I've been doing Squid Game Tycoon lately. It's a lot of fun, actually. Check out Squid Game Tycoon. In fact, I think I strangely recorded footage of it today. I don't know why I said strangely. It's none of... Oh, did I delete it? I can't remember. It's so fun, though. I really like it. Is this it right here? Oops. I want to show you. No. Dude, not non-4K footage now? It's like, I can't even look at it. It's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, this is all the messed up footage. No, not that one. I don't know. Just figure it out. I don't see it here. Tycoon Squid Games. In fact, I can probably show you right now. Here, we can search for it. We can go to Tycoon Squid Games. Yeah, this one right here. Squid Game Tycoon. Yeah, just go to this. I've been playing this. Super, super fun. This is the best Tycoon that I've played. And I'm like really getting into it. Like I was doing it just to like grind XP, but then I found myself like actually wanting to go back and play it. So I think I got like the 4th level now on my house. So it's really cool, and it's all Squid Games ish, and also there's like mini games to play that are literally from the freaking show. And it's great for XP. It's a lot of fun, honestly. I get nothing from telling you about this, so I'm giving you the full endorsement. I actually had a lot of fun. So it's great for XP, and it's honestly a lot of fun. Try it out. That's the island code right there: 5655-2869-7519. Boom. Vince, 80 hours, bro. You need to step those hours up. That's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I get it. Wait, you didn't play the Super season or the Star Wars season at all? That's crazy, bro. Dang. Did you grind the battle passes at all? That's wild. I mean, hey, I'm not judging. I know life gets in the way. Life happens. And I think you just started college too, so I get it, man. But that's wild. You got to at least grind the battle pass. Minimum. Bare minimum. Here is Elderon Games. We absolutely need some sort of skateboard mode in Fortnite. In the meantime, I used the SoCal scenery and some skateboard emotes to get in a little photography. Look at that. That is a good shot right there. Very high res, very nice. Ooh, that's sick. Dude. I love it. Rocking those spider chucks as well. Spooky. Amazing. Shout out to Elderon Games for tagging me on that. So sick. Love to see it. And I believe that is it. That's it. That's all we have time for, guys. We got to get the dang heck out of here. I got to edit this. Hopefully everything's fine. I'm sure it will be. Hopefully you have a wonderful beginning to your week today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Oh My Llama. I'm your host, Quantum Camper. Don't forget to use code Quantum Camper in the Fortnite item shop as your supported creator code. Drop me a like and subscribe and comment with what you got or what you would like to get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.